All right, so now we're working on multiplying by monomials. Example 3. It says expand each of the following. So just going one step further. So now if you look here, we have a 3 outside the bracket, and then inside the bracket we have x minus 4. So that means 3 times x, and then 3 times negative 4. So first step, I'll put my equal sign. So right here, 3 times x gives us 3x. And then step 2, it's 3 multiplied by the negative 4. Don't forget that negative. So a positive times a negative is a negative. And then 3 times 4 gives us 12. That's your final answer. Looking at question B down here, we have 2 out in front of the bracket, or negative 2, sorry. And inside the bracket, we have 3x minus 1. So one step at a time. Let's get my equal sign ready. We have 2 times 3x. We multiply the numbers first. So negative 2 times 3 gives us negative 6. And then there's no variable with a 2, but there is an x there. So that means we just have 1x. And then the next step, we have negative 2 times negative 1. So negative times a negative gives you a positive. Oops. Positive. And then 2 times 1 is 2. And that's your final answer. Looking at question C. Oh, wrong one. Just put my equal sign there. So we need to expand again. So we have multiplying our numbers together. So 5 times negative 2, positive times a negative is a negative. 5 times 2 is 10. And then we just have 1x there. And step 2, we have 5 times positive 3y. So we'll multiply our numbers first. 5 times positive 3 gives us positive 15. And there's no variable with the 5 there. It's just the 1y. So it's just 1y. And that's your final answer. Last one. This one's getting tricky. It's a big one. So we have step 1. I'll just write my equal sign down. And now we look. We have 3x times negative 4x. So step 1 is we multiply our numbers together. So 3 times negative 4 is going to get a positive times a negative, which gives us negative 12. And then we have x times x. So we know we have 2 x's, so now we have x. Oops, wrong one. X squared. Step 2. We're going to go 3x times positive 3y. So we know 3 times positive 3 is going to give us positive 9. And then we have 1x and 1y. So we're going to have 1x and 1y. Last one. 3x has to be multiplied by negative 9. So we're going to do our numbers first. So we have 3 times negative 9. So a positive times a negative gives us a negative. And 3 times 9 gives you 27. And then there's only the x variable there. There's nothing with this 9. So we just have an x. And that is your final answer.